good afternoon.
Ganda lang ka. Yes, kita na lang. Kaya natin schedule ang upahan. Ito na akin.
Okay lang. Okay lang kung record siya.
Sure!
Di ba kung siya fluent sa English kaya?
Oh, sige. So, kung ano, talong ko, ano lang na ito. Manuhon lang na ito. Kaya, kung ay, magkasinabot ta. Wala siya, ano? Kaya na, masaya, phone holder si Papa.
Wala.
Makalakpak na.
Yung paper?
Abit na po katanda. Yung barangay niya, lang po yung barangay niya. Kaya ka na po siya boyfriend, di pagawas.
Ang sa akin lang yan na tayo.
Same na lang mo.
Suba lang.
The sticker na lang siya. Dalahin mo sa. Ano siya?
Walang papalit siya.
Upat mo.
Central is...
Upat mo lang yung mga ano sa gitray. Ano siya?
Oo.
Sticker na.
Ano lang ang ito po? Hindi ko alam ito. Ito may mga hindi pa kanseran?
Ha? Oo, okay, check lang. Pero sticker sa nila nila nila.
Ay. Sticker din.
May undergo pa ba mga pinag-usi? Wala na. Diretso na kanira, hindi ko answer niya.
Ito pa.
Kamu hindi ka sa hapon. So, ikuan lang na ako ang iyang date ha. Anti-date lang na to. Let's change the date lang kay mas ulahin man ang ano. Oo. Kay wala may mo kuan gahapon ko because I was out. Karon pa ako nabalik. So anyway, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Ito na gusto kaya kaya humana naman yung kasal. This is formality already. But anyway, my name is Fritz.
Yes.
I'm going to be your hindi na siya pre-marriage counseling, marriage
Post-marriage.
post-marriage counseling na siya. So, yeah, let's introduce ourselves first. Your name?
Getsemani Sharis.
My name is Ung Dae-yoon. Korean name is
Yes.
Ung Dae-yoon. English name is Peter.
Peter.
Yes.
Why Peter?
Oh, when I went to the Korean English Academy, I like TOEIC teacher, Korean TOEIC teacher.
Play teacher pa.
Teacher is nickname is Peter.
Oh,
The teacher is very good with grammar part.
That's why you adopted the Peter.
Yes,
So anything mo na pwede nila makuha. Makuha.
How long have you been together?
3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
But is this your first time in the Philippines? No. How many times have you been here in the Philippines?
Around 2 years, and going to Korea, come back here five times, around 5 times.
5 times.
Yes.
So you're here in the Philippines because for vacation or you studied English here?
Study English and work.
So basically, naana siya nagpuyo dito sa Cebu. Dili po, naana lang.
Ano lang. Tapos bumalik siya sa Korea, tapos balik to change sa academy. Iya job. Pero
Ikaw, you're working na po.
Mm.
Sa Cebu City na gihapon.
online teacher sa mga Korean kids.
ESL ba na? Lain po siya.
Lain po.
Lain po siya. So you met sa school, online?
Dili, iya teacher, English teacher. Kay teacher po sa anak sang anak sang friend sa akong gitudloan.
Layo na dahil mo. Layo na dahil mo.
Tapos gikuha mo ko sa tong sa tong friend niya na teacher nga mag-teach lang kay 2 kids man. 2 kids. So iya teacher kag ako ang teacher sa to.
Itong bata.
Tapos
Introduce. So that was 3 months ago and then you decided to get married. Oh.
Very sweet.
Yes.
Why did you get married like in 3 months time?
I like her.
Just like
Also, in my knowledge, Philippine girl character a little bit different.
Again?
Philippine girls character.
Character.
Different daw.
Character.
Mhm.
Oh. So what you saw from her? Why did you like her?
I like her because her character,
Character.
also her logic
Logic.
and lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
Also, I like it English teacher.
Oh, she likes English teacher. That's why she's
How about your
English
teacher?
Yes.
Oh, I see. So ikaw okay ka for that span sa 3 months?
Nakita mo lang na kami sincerity sa during that bisan short time lang ba. And it's not.
But do you think you know her already, or you still need to know her more because of you're still 3 months.
Yes. I think enough time.
So you need to know her more.
No, I believe I know about all of her.
Oh, that's good. Very interesting. How about you? Do you think you know him already for that span?
Syempre, hindi ko get na like super duper one. So, pero slowly through saya mga friend and then teachers, family, and so slowly.
Well, accordingly, when you get married,
Yes.
yes, when you get married, let's say after 5 years, after 10 years, or 20 years of marriage, you will still discover something. You will still discover characteristics of
Yes.
your wife or your husband that you didn't know. Because marriage is, it's a work in progress. We always work with the marriage every day, no matter how you know the person. Because eventually, you guys have priorities. So when you will have kids or children, your priorities will change. Just let me know if I'm speaking too fast so that I can adjust. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Or if you don't understand me. So basically, since you guys are married, we will just talk about marriage or what will happen in your married life. And I would like to know if how much do you know each other? Well, the purpose of this is not to let you fight, but to discover, to know better about
Yes,
you.
of course.
For me to know about you, and for you to know about her more, and you to know about him more. Okay? So just take your time. If you don't, you can actually translate. I have the questionnaire is in our language,
Yes.
but I can translate it for you. So for the first session, this is the session 1. We will just answer this 6 questions. So the first question is, what are? Let me see. Okay. What are the characteristics that you like about yourself? That's about you.
Yes.
This is the first question. The second question, what are the characteristics that you like about her?
Yes.
Okay. Third question is, what are the characteristics that you don't like
Yes.
about yourself? The fourth question is, what are the characteristics that you don't like about her?
Yes.
Okay. And the fifth one, strength. Okay. What are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? In any form you can think. Okay.
Yes.
So I'll give you time to answer that, and then let's talk about it after. Okay? Okay na kanila? So again, that's you list all the things, all those characters that you can think of. The characteristics, I mean.
Amo na rin ito. Ina,
Kuha mo.
Ari, amo rin ito pay. Dili lang na.
Kuha man.
Amo rin ito no. Ilang mga
Kuha
ko.
man sila. Wala man sila. Kuha man sila. Diba? Wala na batangan.
Wa ito pa dito lang.
Dapat na lang tira.
Ada yan na.
Kaya kung di pa kayo.
Mm.
Ano lang tayo, ano lang tayo, mas deep kayo sa likod ko. Okay kayo.
number 6.
Number 5 is what are your strengths? And number 6, what are your weaknesses? Your strength that you can do, for example, your strengths. Usually, if it entails work, like you're hardworking, family oriented, your family, that's your strength. It makes you
Sa attitude lang ba? Or
anything you can think of about your strength.
Ako may dala.
I'll take it. Like for example, when you say your strength is your mother, why? It's because your mother supports you. That's your strength.
Oh,
Your
I see.
strength. Like for example, your weakness. Like first thing, your weakness is your mother. Also, why? Because every time she gets sick, you worry a lot. So now that you're married, so
Yes.
ba't di pa siya kabaw mag-Bisaya?
Dinig po. Utang lang. Utang.
Because sa iyang kadugay niya dire, iyang po yung mga Koreans rasan. That's why di ka siya
Sa iya workplace, kay dili kayo niya wala na practice ang
Kay
iya
puro sila.
English, kay Korean man lang kaya
What's the nature of your work, if you don't mind?
manager.
Manager or?
Manager also. Also,
Academy.
I catch the night visa in Manila. CS customer.
What's that again?
CS customer.
Customer. Pero pandit siya inang PhD graduate. Pero wala siya nag-practice sa one sa
Sa iya.
Manila University. Professor. Finish?
Finish.
Hindi naman short answer. Finish?
Kumana siya? Kumana ka? Wala ka? Okay. So, no, just because we're going to discuss that. Okay, who's going to share his or her answer first? You?
Yes.
So what's your answer for question number 1? What are the strengths? What are the strengths that you like about her? I'm sorry, what are the characteristics that you like about yourself?
I like by myself honesty, honest, personality.
You're very honest.
Yes, my.
So you tell everything to your wife.
Yes.
Mm.
Of course.
Ako?
Can you feel that? No? Can you feel that? Yeah, he's being honest, and like every time you're asking or hindi ka
No worry.
need ka na clarification.
Oh, yeah. Tapos di na mo worry about other girls.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's a good. This is a good characteristic you have, that you're very honest, because you know you're going to live your life
Yes.
with her, with your children and
Yes.
grandchildren in the future.
Yes.
Question number 2. What are the characteristics you like about her?
Same, I like her honest personality.
Because she is honest also.
I see.
That's good. Well, in the relationship, being honest is very, very important.
Yes.
Yeah. Aside from, the communication, you have to be very honest. It's one good trait, actually. Okay. How about the number 3? What are the characteristics you don't like about yourself?
I don't like my personality who gets angry a little often.
Is that true?
Yes.
I think that's
Just
pretty normal for everyone.
Korean
Korean character.
Only not me.
Not just Korean. I think
Yes.
generally, that's a character that you also need to work on that.
Yes, yes, yes.
You also need to work on that because your partner will not adjust for you,
Yes.
but both of you should not adjust.
Of course.
You have to meet halfway.
Yes, always.
So nga naman, like, example,
Sa akin, magtimpi man siya. Grabe niya timpi. Pero,
For
like,
now.
Oo.
For now.
Pero sa like other, for example, mga Korean kids. Korean kids ba labi na sa ako mga estudyante kay hindi siya ganahan nga mga kids magpaugtas ba? Magpaugtas.
What
That's
sa iyong
Korean.
mga kanang regular relationship like friends, family, you're still like that?
Yes.
Same.
Yeah.
Sometimes sa akin lang basta may iskutan ayaw mauna na siya about sa akong past. Siyempre, isudin ako like about ex. Siyempre, makakuan. Tapos, idol.
That's one thing
Yeah.
that you need to work out also because you guys are still, 3 months is a very short time. So there are a lot of things that you will discover from each other.
Yes.
And part of that are your history, past. So those times, you guys are wearing with each other, wearing in the lives of each other. So it's a matter of how you accept it, and it's a matter of how you explain it. So I think you need to work on that.
Pero, as much as possible, hindi naman siya mag-question. Medyo mukha siya. Kaya siya kaya,
So, but eventually, mukuan magud siya.
kalit-kalit.
Eventually, mulutaw na siya ba? Maybe not now, but eventually, you guys will talk about it. Mahimo din siya topic, will become a topic.
Ako mo lang kayo, siya your girlfriend. So,
She is your first girlfriend.
First girlfriend.
The first and the last.
Yes, the first and
Oh.
last.
Why is that so? Is that of your personal choice that you don't get into a relationship?
Yes, also
Career
I'm
first?
busy until I graduate until graduation my graduate school the doctor degree.
So you become very busy.
Korean girl is very hard, very annoying. Not for understanding, just selfish.
Oh, see,
My personal opinion.
But of course because that's your opinion, meaning you saw that to the people or you feel that. Right?
Yes.
Anyway, what's the plan after the marriage? You will live in Korea? You will live in Cebu, or do you talk about things like that already?
That part I seriously consider. I always try to university professor job in Korea, and if I succeed the grab the job, I wanna go to the Korea together with her. Concurrently, I try to my job in Cebu. For example, English Academy manager and Korean food company manager, like that. But it depends on my situation.
Okay.
Yes.
So you guys will see in the future
Yes, yes.
if you will stay here or you're
Pero
going to.
balak pwede
Balik.
kadto sa Korea kami kag-iya mama. Wants to your mom and you once. Pero for now, planning ko pa lang for bisan visit ng anay. Bakasyon ng anay dito.
So the question number 4.
Yes, yes. I don't like her personality that she sometimes makes me nervous.
Why?
I don't know.
Can you give some examples of that? Why she makes you nervous? If she's angry?
Yeah, if for example, more, sometimes I can be worried if she will leave me.
Sure, again, what?
She will
Ma-worry
leave
siya.
me.
Ma-worry siya for me kay feel niya na mangita ko na ko lain nga guy. Na ana ba na nervous ba? Kay ma-worry siya for me ako na ma-worry siya kung mukadto siya sa Korea, mabalik kung siya professor dito sa area ko sa Pilipinas. Oo, na ma-worry siya.
Why? Don't you trust her?
Yeah, I always
Even though I trust her, but I don't know, I cannot help by myself.
Actually, that's pretty normal, but you have to work on that because sometimes that will become a problem
Yes, yes.
and that will affect your relationship
Yes,
or
yes,
the
okay.
marriage. Because sometimes you just overthink things.
Yes.
Because you decided to get married with her, that means you trust her.
Yeah,
You love her with all your heart, and that even though you guys are not together, you need to give your trust to your wife,
Yes, yes.
not until she will break that trust also.
Yes.
So that's your worry, but the characteristic you don't like is that she makes you nervous at times. Is that because of her being a Filipina? Because like warrior, Filipinas are warrior. They start fights.
Start fight.
No?
I don't start fighting with you.
But I know I have to handle it by myself. Yes.
Ako na ganun yung worry. Honestly. Tapos when we go outside,
I'll promise you in the following months or years, you will see the Bisaya in her,
Oh,
the
yes.
Filipina in her,
Yes, yes.
the tigress in her.
Yes.
Because Filipinas are like that
Yes.
generally.
Yes. Yes.
So you have to practice your nervousness. You should not, because when she gets angry,
Yes.
you'll get nervous, John. And of course, you'll get angry. She'll get nervous also.
Yes.
But yeah, you just have to work with that. That's why we're writing it down for you guys to be aware of that, because you are going to live with that characteristics for the longest time. Because of course, the goal of marriage is to be with a person, with your wife, until death do you part. So part of marrying the person
Yes.
is marrying the characteristics or the personality you both have. Okay?
Okay.
Especially, that is why we're in Bantayan. This is just, I'm not really sure though, but I think this is just only a case here in Bantayan where Bantayanos will get married to foreign people. We require PNC, and other places I don't think they require. They only require those who are 24 years or below. But why we included those who will marry foreigners? Because number one, even though they've been together for the longest time, there is this cultural barrier. That's one. Because of course, in your situation, you have different culture. We have different culture. Filipinos have different culture, and then Koreans have different culture, and then you guys will be together. And of course, we have this language barrier, whether we like it or not. Even though you guys can speak English, you'll get a test of
Sometimes,
it
sometimes.
when you fight,
Yes.
because you cannot express anything you want to say because of the language, because you need to think what to say. But if you're going to speak in your native language, you can actually say 100 words in a minute. But if you're going to say it in English, you cannot speak 50 words in a minute. Same goes with her.
Sometimes also ma-misinterpret.
Yes.
Every time I talk.
Ano man, the tone? Or tone or ang
English.
storya? Okay.
English, ma-misinterpret niya daw. Daw lain niya pagsabot ba?
Mm.
Daw, bisan, yung pasabot dili bad, pero yung pasabot mabad.
Because sometimes you take it literally, the meaning of the word, you take it too literally. So, yeah, most of those couple with different nationalities, they have that problem. That's why sometimes it's better to write it down so that you can express freely yourself or your thoughts, and you just need to communicate all the time. So anyway, what's your answer for the fifth one?
5?
Yeah.
Because first her nowadays. Second, well, the paper I will written so far give me strength.
Because you like writing.
Yes,
Right.
this is.
Okay. You're very academic.
Yes.
Academic. Okay, that's your strength. What are your weaknesses?
Also because my English speaking not well.
Okay. So that, yeah, okay. Well, you can actually, your weakness, you can actually work on that because it has something to do with skill, how you talk.
Yes.
Yeah, you can actually practice that. You have so many. I have mga Koreans who married Bantayanons also. Eventually, they can speak fluent English, and of course Bantayanon. They can actually understand Bantayanon, the
yes.
native language. But you just have to practice it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Next.
Number 1, family-oriented,
Mhm.
tapos hardworking.
Is she hardworking?
Am I hardworking?
Is she hardworking?
Me.
Capital Mary.
No, now. Am I hardworking?
Yes.
Yes. Can you see that in her?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Always every day after my class. Thank you for your hard work.
Ah.
They always say that.
So same mo og academy,
Mhm.
same mo og
No.
nagtatrabaho. No.
Freelance lang.
Freelance today ka. Oh, okay.
Tapos,
What else?
I always try to tell the truth as much as possible.
That
As
is
much as
good.
possible.
That is good.
But sometimes ma-hurt na ako siya.
That's why you become nervous because she's very honest.
Yes.
She say
So,
what she feels, what her thoughts are.
Yes.
That's why you get nervous sometimes when she speaks.
Because sometimes mag-ask siya, tapos ako, pataka lang ako'y tubag. Tapos, maka-hurt lang yan siya, like about sa ex. Ano siya, naman na siya!
Are you sensitive? Are you a sensitive guy? Does your feelings get hurt easily?
Yes.
Oh, so you have to be mindful of that because you know that
Sometimes.
wala siya kanang since birth. She doesn't. It's kanang wala siya girlfriend. Has no girlfriend since birth. So I think, yeah, it's kind of normal for him to be that. Or sometimes, as much as he wants to be inquisitive, he would not ask questions because he might hurt. He will feel, he might hurt his feelings. But I think there are times that he really wanted to ask questions, and because you also wanted to be more honest with him, that's why when you talk to him very honestly, ma-hurt siya. His feelings will get hurt. But yeah, you can be honest, but not brutally honest. Like, i-process lang siya ba? Like, it's how you say it.
Dili mo, like, direct pa lang ko sa iyo, ang tanong, pero
Sometimes, it's
for
in the
example,
tone
How
of our voice.
how many ex do you have? 2? I mean, 2.
Sumakit na siya. Oh, God.
Like that. Do you love your ex? But that's not
Just try to overthink.
Then, like your idol.
It's
like,
already
yeah.
his
Do you like SB19 P-pop group?
Mm.
Yeah, I like Stel. But just like my mind is like just like because he's good in singing, good in dancing.
idolize.
Oh my god, they were fighting. But later, yeah, because of Stel. But later on, he said like I'm so sorry because it's my first time having a girlfriend, so I don't know how to react, how to like.
And that's pretty normal. But also, you do not need to overthink,
No.
especially on small things that won't hurt your relationship. Sometimes it's just your brain telling you something.
But in Korea, my make song famous than SB19. You know, the very higher score my writer my song.
No need to compare SB19.
Okay, let's go.
So
Yeah.
that is why, eventually in the following months, you will really know each other. And yeah, culturally, there's really a big difference, I think, because you have your own culture growing up as a Filipina from his family, as well as you from being the Korean, and of course, how your family brought you up. You have. And you don't need to worry. It's just that, as I've said earlier, you just need to meet halfway. You don't need to adjust fully for her because she is your wife. And you don't need to adjust fully for him because he is your husband. But you just have to meet halfway. Like, I can only compromise this and you can only compromise this. It's not, what I'm trying to say is, she would not follow you 100%. You will not follow her 100%. Or else there will be a big problem with that. But you have to talk everything. Decision making needs to be talked.
But during the fighting time, I try to claim my feeling.
Mhm.
I try to calm down. I try to relax. But her case, just be start high angry.
Because she's a Filipina.
Knock down. Get away.
Oh,
Because
Zero.
he talk a lot.
mm.
He talks a lot. Ako gusto na ako na ma-finish. Finish na. Like, as much as possible, I want to finish. And then, so I tried to approach him, like, mag-sweet na lang para ma-finish na. But he just continued talking.
I think we need to
I'm so tired. Pero gusto, mag-i-insist ganyan. No, we have to talk. Ako, ayaw ko na
Okay.
mag-talk.
Sometimes when you have problems, we were taught that, as they said, you don't go to bed. If you're fighting, you don't go to sleep without solving the problem. But there are times that when you fight, the best answer for the fight is you have to stay calm. Like for example, if you guys are fighting, one of you will go away for 30 minutes and an hour just to clear your mind up. And then once you're already cooled down, then that's the time you will talk. But because if you guys are fighting and you want to solve it right away, when you're angry and she's angry, you will not solve the problem. But you will keep on shouting with each other. You get me? So in a relationship, winning an argument is not always the answer. Because sometimes when you fight, we wanted our partner to understand what we want to say, what are we feeling, right? But sometimes when we fight, this is my point, you have to listen to me. And your partner will say, this is my point, you have to listen to me. But rather arguing, you can say, okay, I'll go out in the house for an hour just to freshen my mind, and then I'll be back after an hour or two, then we'll talk in
It's
a very
okay.
calm way.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
you
okay
can
if
actually
if
do
we
that.
fight, then I will just go out.
But going out doesn't mean that you don't want to solve the problem. You have to be very clear with that, because sometimes you want to walk away because you want to walk away. You want to get away with the problem, you want to get away with the drama, and you don't go back and talk about it. But in a very healthy relationship, if you guys will fight over things, you can actually say, okay, let's stop arguing. Um, let's give each other 1 to 2 hours to cool off, and then let's talk again. So you can do that. But have to try.
But so far, nag-awayan ko man lang for now, mga kan lang, SB19, tas X. Kung pala.
Because if you're going to see the pattern, I'm not saying it's shallow, but the fact that you guys are fighting over SB19, and in fact SB19 doesn't know you guys and you don't know them personally, it's a big deal, because I don't know if you're jealous with SB19 or what, but how much more if you were going to meet exes, or in the Philippines, I'm not sure if she already introduced you to her closest friends, because in the Philippines, when we have friends, we're super close, even guys and girls. If you will see them, they're hugging each other, they kiss in the cheeks, and it's nothing. They're just friends.
Yeah, I told him that maybe like 70% of my friends, like especially in Manila, like boys, and then 30% only in our group is girls. Are girls.
And then we do that, like we hug each other all the time. We say hi, hello. We kiss in the cheeks, and we appear and we do whispering, like that.
Very close.
Yeah, because that's our culture actually. You have to also to know that. And in fairness for you, you need also to introduce your culture to her, so that when she goes to Korea and you have also a different culture that we don't have here, she will not get
Yes, we need to halfway.
yes.
Not close, 50% close. We need to. What's the problem?
What's the problem?
For your case, not 50%.
What?
Only 100%.
50. You have it. But
we able to adjust to 50% halfway. culture mix.
Yeah.
Yes.
But eventually, you guys will navigate. You guys along the way, you will know your way, your pathway. So you will weigh things eventually. So you just enjoy the process of being together, and then the most important thing there is you have to adjust and open. You'll be open-minded with everything. Okay, next. Asa na ta? Sa two na ta?
Two.
The part you said you like about him.
About responsible.
Oh, you're responsible.
No vices, no bishop.
Okay.
No.
But you drink.
Oh, no, I
No.
no.
Almost no. Yeah.
Ah.
Just sometimes almost no. Just coffee.
I like coffee.
We like coffee.
Yes.
And then he loves and respects his mom so much.
Oh, that's good.
Much.
I think this is in general, if you respect your mom, that's a good sign for your wife that in the future she'll be in good hands, because you respect so much your mom. Therefore, you respect so much your wife.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
Oh, yes.
And that's a very, very good trait from you.
Yes.
Tapos no bishop like from past relationship, like almost all siguro na bishop. Pagay, inom, sugal. Oh my God.
So, but you drink.
not me.
So, occasionally.
Dili kita mag-drink. Tapos 23 years old na. 23 years old na ako naka-start kay sa dormitory para inom ko nila. Pero dili pa sa mga beer.
Kasi allow
Flavored
you,
lang.
siya mo allow siya ni mo minom.
Flavored lang. Dili mo natang mo ang saya kay
Like for example,
just
na
sometimes.
mga occasions.
Occasion dili ako mag-drink. Dili kita ko mo inom. Tapos, just lately nga nag-upod kami ng basta ma-board lang ikagabi, let's buy beer, pero usa lang. Tapos flavored, ano lang. Pero mga Red Horse,
Pero, di-allow ra ka niya. Okay ra siya.
okay lang. Right? It's okay, I drink only one.
Later.
Yeah.
커피? beer?
No, beer.
beer if I never drink beer, no problem. No need to drink alcohol.
Siya, dili lakit kaya.
Okay.
Magawas kami ko lang. Coffee, beer, not so-so.
Okay. Next.
Number 3,
You don't like about.
soft-hearted than overthinker sometimes.
Is she overthinker?
Sometimes I
Thinker?
overthink.
Is she overthinker?
Yes, I told to her, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a girlfriend. That always, I feel, not just half is joking, half is, I don't know. But
You get
doubting.
confused. You get confused.
She feels like I doubt him because he needs to explain. I don't know, really? Mangusog din yung siya kung ba? Explain. Oh, really?
Okay.
Ooh.
Sige, number 4.
I don't like about him. Short-tempered. Yeah. Bisan sa life na. Yeah.
Short temper, just like
Before-
like you.
Often angry.
Yeah. I always tell him na you have to be kind to everyone because he's always telling me na like, you know, if not because of you, I would like like that. If not because of you, like already. I told him, you have to be kind to everyone, not only to me. Because if you can do that to others, you can also do that to me
Yes.
later.
Yes.
Like that. So, yeah. He tried like, grabe yung pasensya. So, I don't know.
Are you
I'm
working
friends.
on it? Are you working on that?
But in this
character?
case, Korean case very different.
Makita lang ako sa mga Korean. Like, I've been working for Koreans for like 2 years, more than 2 years maybe. And then, same mommy and daddy, worst, very worst. Like, grabe ka, brutal, business sa public, like, ikong mga anak.
Korean case, they don't believe each other.
Mm.
They doubt you. Surrender?
So that's why, like,
How
my,
can I
yeah.
can I can help by myself. Just Korean system.
So, like, Koreans.
That's cultural.
Yeah.
Yes, that's culture.
Koreans don't like Koreans. Same like
Also,
my
he-
boss don't like him.
Philippine case,
He doesn't like my boss. Like
Philippine
that.
case, so many casino be dangerous Korean people. Also, if worry if I don't know your boss, but now I know. But first time, how about person? Casino? Surrender? In Philippines, so many Korean dangerous, so many bad character Korean people living.
Philippines, yes.
But I have worry.
But, well, there are also good ones. But you have, are you trying to work on that characteristic of yours, that very short temper?
Pero ako mukha sa ila ba mga Koreans, like general, like, sa ako mga nakiliyaan, like basta buutan ka sa ila, buutan na sila sa imo. Pero kung pandami, like grabe lang kayo sila mga akig, tapos bisa sila mga anak, pag may pakaayo kula taon in front of you, the teacher ba yun, in front of this. O sa face to face mga kami every time they go here in Cebu, Manila, like that. Tapos makita din ko lang taong bisa sa hospital, they don't care. So, grabe short tempered o Korean.
You don't have laws about that in Korea?
Usually, it's normal, like
children.
hitting the child.
Do you have
It's
law?
normal. Like,
About that?
In my case, when I was
also here.
elementary school, high school, middle school, high school, every teacher is bullying. Also, during the military time, every day bullying, very strong bullying. But I never do that. I know the culture is very bad culture. But Korean no, in this nowadays slowly can be changed Korean society situation. But when I was the student time, when I was the military training time, how I can do it? Just they all first do the try to me. And everyday bullying, teacher, military school, right there.
But parents also, right?
Parents also.
do to
You know, my case, when I was young, outside, just I fighting my friend, my
you
너무 소리만.
like that. Korean mommy is really.
Well, in the
like-
Philippines, we have so many laws protecting children, and we also have many laws protecting women, even if they're married. We have here a marital rape. Like, for example, if that's why that is why
Rape.
That is
For
why-
sex.
that's why we introduced the pre-marriage counseling for the foreigners like you guys, because maybe in time you will going to live here in the Philippines, you should know the laws here in the Philippines. Like, for example, if you're married, you can still be accused of raping her,
Forcing sex.
and you can go to jail for that. And you will say, no, why would I go to jail? In fact, she is my wife, so I can have sex with my wife. But if your wife will say that she was being raped by her husband, you can go to jail with that.
Same for you. But since I arrived in Philippines, Philippine culture, I can be learning in much better part. For example, kindly person character, and no need to hurry up. No need to hurry up all over working part. Korean cases need to hurry up all over part. But I don't know which one much better. But just personality, I think slowly case more better than all over things. Hurry up.
Korea.
Yes.
Okay. Next.
Strength, my family, and my job.
That's
Then weakness, same
Family
family.
and
Then
your
so
job.
far that lagi to sometimes easily trust. Sometimes easily maapektuhan bisan gamay na kita.
But marriage is a very challenging.
Yeah, I don't think.
It's a very challenging road, because you need to work on the relationship every day, and then when you guys will have your children, there will be new. How do you say this? You will adjust again because your priority will be your children. Okay, so as much as possible, you enjoy yourselves first. So sabi yung plan that you guys want to have baby na or
He
not yet.
doesn't like it because he said he wants to enjoy our life together.
Yes. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Medyo sila also po mga Korean. Bisan sa
Uy,
anak.
kuya, really?
Bisan sa anak.
They're like that. But anyway, can you put your names at the top of the paper? Okay. So set aside the first. I have here a questionnaire. It's in English form already. So you just have to read this and then you just check if you agree or neutral or you disagree. If you want to put reasons, you can put. So I'll give you time to answer this.
You can use bubbles.
Okay.
Just keep it too. Tanan need of reason.
No, not necessarily. Hindi na wala.
Sa last year, kung ano ang mga roles ng husband,
Asa?
we will adopt other baby.
Ano baby?
Yeah, other person's baby.
Ayan na lang ni siya kapila, kaya naputol na siya. Don't include this one. This is ano. Don't include pa pala.
You discipline your child, mother and father.
Yes. Discipline.
Yeah, like you teach your child
Yes.
together. Mother and father will teach together. Physical punishment, hitting if the child made something wrong, so you will hit. Father religion, follow father religion. Because they don't have religion.
Religion 보이고 Christian or
Mm.
Catholic one only personal can be
Yeah.
choice.
Special needs.
One
Special
choice.
child. Like not normal. Unlike other child.
Well, I cannot do it by myself.
What? Yeah. You no, don't this one. Just this one. Here is the one.
No.
Just here. You if you have that kind of child, will you send him or her to school?
Yes.
Put adoption. Yes, that will do.
I don't know that shit.
Adoption, so other parents will take care of him or her. You will just put her in a center. Or you will just keep your child at home. If you send my child to school, that's it, I'm fine.
We give him a child.
Yeah, if you have not this one. Having a child is it a gift from God? Is it a present from God? The baby or continue the lineage? Just to continue your like your name, like relatives, just to continue. When we're survivor in our old age. When you get old, it will take care of you, support you.
Oh, not standard child case. Only normal
No,
listing.
no.
But if I have one,
The one who's not provided. Means stronger relationship. Like we will have strong relationship. Us.
and children.
If we have a child, then we will be stronger. Us
Stronger feeling.
together. Less than 3 children, you prefer? You want more?
Two. One.
Yeah, less than.
Three. Less than.
Less than 3. Disagree? Wait.
One or two is okay.
So you agree?
Family.
Yeah, because less than. If you have problems, I will only mess up the fertility. I believe the number and spacing number, like how many children and every what is the gap, the difference of their age. So we have to decide together how many children.
Yes.
So agree.
Sir, isa mo ang kapasan.
I believe
Ay, ikaw.
that's in marriage is sex in marriage and having sex. Is it a duty?
Tingnan
So
mo mga
it's my duty as your wife to have sex on you?
Two parties.
Is it? Here. Here is no. Is it your right? I have the right to have sex. That expression of love. Procreation for this here. I believe that the wife may initiate sex. The wife will say, have sex like that. Start sex. The wife. Husband says that it's necessary for the wife to respond family plan about your family, how many child like that. I have to ask you first. Consider you. We use modern family planning like this to limit unscripture. You will like control how many child we have to plan our family. Last. I believe to ensure safe and healthy pregnancy. So it is my responsibility. Wife only responsibility. Child care and
It depends on part. Just all part not responsibility.
yeah, not responsibility of wife. I believe the child care, nutrition, child care, like taking care of the child, and then nutrition, the health of the child is wife's responsibility.
Health?
Yeah, health. And caring for the child. Is it my responsibility? I will go to birthing facility, like a hospital when I give birth. I will go to birthing facility, like hospital, clinics.
Yes.
Agree. I want my to breastfeeding and already. Breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding?
Yeah. Forgot. Breastfeeding in public. We started at one. Breastfeed here.
Yes. Breast.
Yeah. You
Another breastfeed.
just breastfeed. I will do breastfeed. Yes.
Another children?
No, my
all
child.
children?
Yeah. Subject when you're going to screening, like check baby. Newborn baby. Screening. Finish it.
You done? So we will not discuss this all, okay? But we'll just have to pick some. Okay. I will allow giving financial support to my in-laws. You're okay? You're neutral?
Yes.
Yeah. Why is that so? Right. What's your point with that?
Why?
It's like you're giving you.
Well, I think my family and my cousin and I think they if they have not enough life money, and they always they have to try to buy themselves job.
Korean culture. Yeah.
So, would you allow to give financial assistance to her parents?
We talked already about that. Like because right now I provide everything for my family, like everything, food, expenses, bills, like that. He knows, and I told him about that since we met, right?
Since you guys are
Yeah.
dating.
Yeah. And then he told me that I can still continue working like that, and all my income I can give all to my family, and his income, the priority is for our family, and maybe sometimes he can give little. But
Okay.
of course, the priority is
But-
our
but-
family.
You're okay with her providing for her
Oh,
family?
yes.
Okay. Mhm. Yeah, and then here, you're uncomfortable with my partner checking out my mobile phone, wallet. Ikaw, dili kayo ba?
Huh?
Dili kayo.
Sometimes.
But he
Sometimes,
is
basta,
okay with-
basta dili magpahibaw kay do. Like, may, dili ka niya saligan.
Invasion of
Like that.
privacy.
Yeah. Pero if ever he wants, he knows my password naman.
Mhm.
Tapos siya, siya password lang.
Mm.
So, he can check always. But syempre, dapat,
Do you
can ask.
check her phone always?
Always.
Ikaw?
You check, no, he didn't
No,
check
dito.
my.
Ha? You don't? Ikaw, hindi pa ka?
Hindi.
Okay. That's good. Well, of course, you feel love when your partner gives you praises. You do things together. And of course, receiving gifts, flowers. You don't like it, you don't want to receive, but you're,
Because I didn't give him anything yet.
thank you.
Yeah, during our wedding, I asked him, oh, what should I give you because you gave so much to me.
But are you
But,
particular
yes.
with that? Because, you know, generally,
Yeah.
women, they like receiving
Mm.
gifts. But of course, in the modern day, you can actually give gifts to men. You can actually give flowers to men. Or are you particular with that? No. Receiving. You receiving like you receive.
Like me, give you gift.
아, 뭐 everything is okay. It
Yeah.
depends
I
on
feel like-
wife's opinion.
What should I give you? Oh, just shampoo? That's not gift. Shampoo is not
Saka
a gift.
disagree mo with siya, but I think dili lang siya. Yang, what he meant with this is not particular lang siya with that. Dili siya big deal. If you will receive or not, it's okay with you.
Well, it's okay. Yes.
I think that's what your point here.
Yes.
Okay. Physical affection, yes. The tone of the voice. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say earlier, that sometimes conflict is not about what the conflict is, but sometimes about how you say it, the tone of your voice.
Yes.
Because sometimes if you talk slowly, there will be no big fight. But if you talk loudly, there's a big chance that you will have a fight. And of course, it's how you say it. I don't know how you guys fight, but you know, tone of the voice has a very big impact on fighting. Because sometimes if you will fight and you will just talk it out, it will resolve. But if you fight and you keep on shouting, there will be no the problem will not be resolved. Okay. But yeah, you guys agree with the tone of your voice and the words you speak. And yeah, I know well my spouse strengths and weaknesses. You have neutral because as I've said earlier, you guys have so much room to still know each other because you just met not long ago. Okay, and then if you will have conflicts, of course you put here talking it out, writing letters. Earlier I told you that there are those couple who are comfortable in writing. Why? Because especially if they have language barrier, like they have different language, and then when they fight, they can speak fluently. They can speak what they want to say because if I'm a Filipino and I'm not a fluent English speaker, and then my wife or my husband is an English speaker, so every time we fight or every time I have something to say, I need to think what I will say because I cannot express it by words. Same with the husband. If he's going to say something and then her wife cannot understand him, so there are those couple that they write it down so that you will not just give it and then
But we just write in
Right.
translator.
because of the modern technology.
Write in Papago.
Spiritual method, you're neutral with this. Ikaw neutral siya, he's okay with
Because
it.
they don't have religion.
Okay. That's pretty. Oh, so what's the answer of third party mediation? So, ikaw, may you don't like it. Yan, nailain ma-involve.
Ayaw.
Gusto niyo kawala. Just like, okay. So, when you have conflict, it should be resolved between the two of you,
Yes.
not with other people.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, living independently. I will allow my spouse to work for a living. You're neutral with that. Why? Because you're okay if she's working or not.
She's okay. Almost okay.
If she will not work, is it
She
okay
will
with
not.
you?
She will not work. It's okay. She will work. It's okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Ikaw, what do you prefer? Mag-work or not?
Mag-work. Actually, naawayan natin naman. Because he doesn't like me to work to my boss. Because lagi Korean.
But he wants you to work in other company or with other
I said,
boss, not
I
with
will
a
just
Korean
give you
boss.
your salary, but I said no. I will work as long as I am in the Philippines. I will work with them. But he doesn't like.
But you want her to work in the Philippines, but as much as possible, she will work
Yes.
Other.
in other company, not
Other
with
work,
her
not
boss
with
right
her
now.
Yes, but now now her work is okay. But nowadays, even though it's okay, but in my knowledge, I guess she tried to consider because the boss children.
Yeah. Nawala siya. Okay. Ang attitude lagi Korean kids, very stubborn, tapos mamati, spoiled, ang sina.
Also, the part I have many worry. I know
He doesn't,
Korean
yeah.
Korean
He doesn't
children.
like Korean
Okay.
children, Korean moms.
Sometimes very dangerous because the Korean children acting not kinding, not enjoy, just be dangerous.
Oh.
For example, knife and another thing is just food.
Well, here, I believe that the husband should make the major decisions financial matter. You agree with it, but you don't agree. Why?
About financial matter, I think dapat anduhan niya
Have you ever thought about that already? Wala pa.
the financial.
About the how you go about your financial decisions.
About financial, did we talk
Have you thought about that
yeah,
or not
No.
yet?
Sometimes I told you also I wanna share, but
Yeah.
Nowadays,
He said he will, malagi to like, his salary,
So yun na pang level ang inyong
his
investor.
salary dapat sa amon lang, he will give me, and then, but, only for
But have you not talked
priority.
about when if you guys going to have your own house, who's going to budget for the groceries, for the bills? You have not talked about that yet.
For now, like, he will give me the money, and I budget everything. And then,
okay.
for, he will give me, living expenses,
Okay.
and then payment for the house.
That's for house
that.
rental. Okay.
He trusts me with all the expenses, and then,
Okay.
also in the future it will be much better. Nowadays, I don't know if the her and you, I don't know you know. Korean kids are very many supposed to nearly wait. Nearly living the fee, take care baby fee, education fee, So anything we can choose the in Cebu or living or Korean living. Anything is okay. It depends on my job, just personality.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have succeed university job again. Just very I easy can able to respond to my girl, my wife and my baby.
Ah, okay. Okay. Hmm. Oh. So you're not open with adoption if you guys will not have baby.
Parang nag-open ko.
Siya.
Siya lang.
Mm.
Adoption, getting other...
To be frank with you, I don't understand the question.
Taking care of other person's baby. If we cannot have our own baby, we cannot make our own baby.
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't like. You don't like
Yes.
Okay. So we have to talk about it. Well, of course, you guys are still kind of young. Well, you just have to cross the bridge when you get there. You have to talk about this, just in case you will not bear a child or you will have a child.
Huwag naman.
But just in case, now you know that he doesn't want to adopt.
Also, I understand. I told you already. People, my food company, another manager, her name is Sherry. Her boyfriend, Philippine man. Philippine man, the brother name 11, but nine brother, different father. Here I shocked.
Same mother.
Same mother.
Same mother, but different. Yeah.
Oh.
Na-shock siya sa mga Korean, sa Philippine, tapos, before, i-consider niya mag-marry sa Filipino, but these few months, mabalik na daw ko siya sa Korea, kaya na, palagi siya, nag-discourage siya. Mga single mom, kung hindi single
That's
mom,
why
itain ng kwan.
That's why nagmakasal na yung diretso para sure.
Ganahan niya. Oo. Tapos, atong gi-introduce ako sa iya, wala siya may tuong ako'y boyfriend. Like, may anak ko na ako, like a kid. Yeah.
You need to come on in the world.
Because you doubted her at first.
Yeah, but you doubt me, like, really? You don't have a child? Really? You don't have
Because you thought that
Yes,
most Filipinas have children.
normally I was able to go back to Korea, but since I arrived in Philippines, I saw so many girls. Suddenly pregnancy. Suddenly I have a baby, but without husband. I don't understand. But her case, no problem. Why no problem? Just no more father. Just miss baby, miss. I don't know. But her case is different the part too.
Well, that's
I
life.
like it. Yes.
That's life. Okay. Well, they are disciplining and nurturing, or rearing our children is shared responsibility by both parents. You don't agree, why? Like,
Gusto niya mama lang.
Okay.
Actually, nagto kami sa nakay lagi kakuan ako sa mga Korean kids. I know Korean kids, tapos I know how Koreans raise their children. Tapos I told him that I should take care of the child, not you. Like, yeah, if I want to teach my child, like, I should only teach, not you.
Yeah, but
you can
on the
support.
context,
Yeah.
since you guys are both parents, you need to. It's a shared responsibility.
Yeah.
Not,
Actually,
it's
dapat
not
siya,
just her responsibility. Maybe in your culture it's different, but of course the child needs his or her father to be with them growing up. So you have to instill. You have to also instill.
But I think our baby very lucky. But she can teaching the English, she can teaching the math, she can teaching the Cebuano, also Tagalog. in my case, until when I was graduate high school, I didn't education for the English in Korean education system. Nowadays, during whole my life, hard I feel hard my life hard because not much better English speaking. I don't know why Korean education system when I was graduation high
Maybe,
school no more English.
Maybe at that time because you want to use your language.
Very lucky baby.
But now, they incorporate English, especially in the global stage, because we have so many Koreans in the global arena, so they have to speak English already. And well,
University starting ABC.
how do you want your child, if you're going to have children or a child, how do you want your child to be raised? In a Korean way, a Filipino way, both a mix, or more from your culture, more from Filipino culture? So
What do you
what do you
want?
want?
Korean culture for the kid? Korean culture or Filipino culture?
Just it depends on your opinion. I don't care.
He doesn't care the baby, about the baby.
Because it's your culture that you have to just work. It's your primary responsibility to work, and your wife's responsibility is to take care of the children. You take care of the bills and
Yes.
but yeah, I would say that that's your culture maybe, but on the context of being parents, you have to be parents. You both need to be parents of your children, not just you being provider because you work, but you have to be in the life of your children.
Yes.
Okay. Since religion, we will just skip that because if you have children with special needs, you still send the child to school. Okay. I prefer to have 3 children. For now, like have you talked about that? Yeah.
One or two.
1 or 2. You? What is
One or two.
Yes. So, if you will not bear children, you will not submit yourself to fertility test or workout. Okay. Spacing, of course. Do you believe that sex is in marriage is a duty? It's a right? Expression to love, yes. Anyway, as I've said, in the Philippines, even though you are married, your wife can still accuse you or for rape. When does it happen? For example, if because your wife, you are married already, so you have the legal rights to have sex with your wife. But if your wife will say no and you will insist, and your wife will pursue a case, you can be. And then we also have a lot of laws in the Philippines protecting women, like abuse, like physical abuse, punching, verbal abuse, or saying something bad to the person, or emotional abuse, or even economic abuse. When economic abuse, for example, you guys are married and you don't give money to your wife if your wife have no job, and you don't give your wife money whenever she needs it, that's also economic abuse. So we have a lot of, and on the other side, we also have a lot of laws protecting children. Like for example, same abuse like sexual abuse, physical abuse like hitting the child, verbal abuse, or anything you said, emotional abuse, and if you don't, if you abandon the child or whatever. So we have that, and that's why I was asking earlier, what's your plan after if you're going to live in Korea? Because if you live in Korea, you have another laws there. for children, women, and everything. But in the Philippines, we also have that. And now that you are married, you are also covered here in the Philippines. So meaning, if you're going to violate any rules here or laws, you can be accused. Okay?
Okay.
And then, so on the maternal and the neonatal nutrition, it has something to do with, in general context, of course, spacing of children, and then if she gets pregnant, she should see doctors, she should go to the hospital when she give birth, or check up on that matter. And then, well, some questions are here are done in the hospital whether you like it or not. So after giving birth, tests are done, like newborn screening. That's how, that's, I think, in the entire world.
Required na.
Oh, yeah. Okay? Yeah. So, I think that at least now you know your thoughts about this. Anyway, on the session 4 here, I just want you to write everything you can write. What are your promises to each other? What are your promises to your wife? What are your promises to your husband? And in the second one, what do you ask from her? What will you ask from her, or what will you ask from him? Okay?
Sir, ang marriage certificate, dili na yata sa amin.
Dili ko ka sure guys. Ako, sila mong gudan ala sa LCR. Ako kay counseling ba dyan. So once nga, murag, ay doon na ihatag siguro ilang kaniman ilang kinahanglan. Kaya di man nila i-release na until na ako ihatag ang certificate nga gikan diri.
So,
But I think naaman siguro na. Kinahanglan man siguro mag-license. Marriage certificate, sorry. Naka siguro.
yata na sa amin.
I'm not sure. Dito lang. After niyo din, ato man mo balik nila. Kay inyo pa man yung ipasa sa ila. Yeah, dito na lang. Huwag sila maghatag instruction.
Sa registrar?
Yeah, katong dito. Tingnan di ko alam.
Yes.
Okay. So, since you guys are finished, we want to hear you first. So, what are your, ano una, mga promises to your husband? Since you guys are married already, so I have to call your husband already.
Promise.
Okay.
Promise to do my best to be a good wife. Promise to be a responsible mother when we will have a child. And I promise to change slowly the things that you don't like about me. Slowly lang. Slowly only, okay?
Do you understand?
I understand.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Then I ask for your loyalty, for your understanding, and I ask that you stay with me, especially when I get pregnant. That's it.
Do you have any answer with the things that
I ask.
she asked for you?
Me?
No.
Oh.
No. Your
About
answer.
that. What are your thoughts about that? What
Just
can you
say.
say about this?
Promise?
Everything.
everything. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you so much. Also promise, I always told you already.
Yeah, okay.
But you can try to the Cyprian visa if I go back to Korea. No problem.
And how about you?
Oh,
What are your promises to her?
I won't get angry often. So,
You have to work on that.
yes.
Yeah.
Are you ready? I will help you with the housework. I will always be by your side. I will take care of the child together.
That's
Promise.
good.
Yes.
I take a picture of that.
Yeah.
So that in
What's
time
the
you will
Korea?
tell him, this is what your promises.
Yeah.
These are your promises,
You said,
and you have
I
to
will
keep
not
it. And include this one again. Okay. Then, what are the things that you're going to ask from her?
Oh, you must not leave me.
Ah.
Second, please understand the long time my spend writing my thesis. Also to get the money to my thesis, my job. Please understand the reading time. Always I have to read the books my major about. So I ask to you make my baby. My percentage, I don't know.
We understand. We
Yeah,
understand.
it's valid. So ganahan siya ba me time dahil na siya yung kogalingong time lang.
He always spend time writing thesis, tapos reading. Siguro ma-worry siya, wala siya
Worry siya.
time. Spend.
But again, of course, you guys will live that life, the marriage life. So it's up to you on how you deal with it. We are just here to just discuss on things and what might happen. But it's really up to you because that is your marriage, that is your relationship. All I can say is that you have to communicate every day, every night, not just talk. you communicate, meaning when you talk, you understand what you guys are talking, you respond to what you guys are saying, and then in the future you have to be open for things that will happen, and of course the adjustment of your married life, especially of your culture and when you have your own children. But for now, you enjoy your married life since you guys are married and you enjoy each other. So congratulations again.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so much.
Yeah.
And I think we're done. So this is your palit na po receive yung ang name and signature date number. It's okay. You will just receive that.
Ay, 19 na, no?
Yeah. 18
18
lang. Yeah, 18 lang kaya. Pero ba na idea? Okay. Get this. Tingnan mo. Ano siya yung dalawang dito? That's your copy. Sakto lang spelling. Please check the spelling. Okay ba? Okay. So that's it.
Thank you,
so much.
sir.
Thank you so much, sir.